I mean, you know, if you've ever driven an Italian sports car, that's exactly what these directions sound like. I mean, dude, you don't know what the hell is going on here. Hopefully I can help somebody out there who's struggling with this. All right, so I'm going to show you all the things, how to put it together and everything with this gun. All right, guys, I'm really happy to get this thing because I tried to order it before and it wouldn't come. But I think, you know, if you want to know about spear guns, which is what's in this box, you should watch New Zealand or Australia YouTube channels. So they said the pneumatic spear gun is much better, Scuba Brothers. The pneumatic spear gun is much better than the rubber powered one as far as accuracy and power of the shot. There are some negative points to having a pneumatic spear gun, though. I'll tell you about that. If something breaks, it's more difficult to fix it. All right. Let's see. There we go. Cool. That's what it's supposed to be. Kind of excited about this. This is the nice bag. So this cost me about 4,500 rubles. And the other one that I bought, which is a rubber spear gun, which I'll show you in this video, the rubber spear gun, that was about 1,500. So you're getting a lot more here. You're getting a nice bag. Let's take a look inside. So there was nothing more in the case. It's kind of cool, Scuba Brothers. You guys know how to scuba dive? So this is made in Italy. That's basically it. All right, let's see. I'm touching the spear gun. It looks cool as hell. Oh yeah. You know how the crossbow feels like a real weapon, and the crossbow that I bought, that thing feels like a real weapon. It's the Cobra system. That is the R9 crossbow with a scope on there, and it feels like a real weapon. It doesn't feel like a toy. This thing also feels like something real when you touch it. But this thing does feel like the real quality. Wow. Okay. I guess, what is this? I don't know. It's made in Italy. Nice. I'm really excited. Yes, so that's the safety. Safety off. Okay. Some basically fishing line, and this is the loader. Some other miscellaneous things. There's our spear tip. I'll bring that out for us to take a look at. And directions. That's it. Alright, so here we have the loader, which goes on the end of the spear to push it in. You know, you could push down like this. This is the spear tip. It's much different from the other one. It's got the two. That's supposed to help the balance and the accuracy of the gun. That's cool. Because, of course, when this is slightly open or whatever, when the spear is flying, it can create drag in the water. When you try to load the spear, I wet it so that it can go into the gun out of water, so it doesn't damage the little gasket at the front here. So I wet the spear. No big deal. I couldn't push the spear in at all. I mean, just like not. It wasn't moving. Too much pressure in the gun. So you've got to pull this thing off from the back, but that does not come off easily, even with the thing that's supposed to pull it off. It really doesn't. So what I suggest is slowly pry with something like a knife, very slowly. It'll come off then. Then you're going to want to go in the end of the gun here, and I use the toothpick just to relieve some pressure. So I can show you that now. I have a pump, so I can pump more pressure in when I need to. But it's at a level now, I'll just do a little bit for you to see here. It's at a level now where I can definitely push it in. See? So you just put a little bit of, that's a one-way valve. You just take some of the pressure off, just a little bit. Now that I have that like that, let me get the spear ready. Spear goes like this. You're going to want the loader like that, and on your foot or your thigh, and you're just going to push down a little bit. Let's see if I can do it here for you. Okay, that'll work. I was on the couch. So you see how it's going in? So I'm not going to cock it because then I would have a cocked gun here in the house, and I don't really want to do that, but you can see how it's going in. I don't know if I'll show you with this. All right, take a look. See how it's going in. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. It seems like it's going to be something that's really cool. I do think that it will be more accurate than the rubber-powered version due to the fact that it's coming out of a muzzle. It's very, very, it's coming out of a hole that's almost like a rifle barrel, you know, so yeah. It's going to be more accurate, I think. It's cool. When you push this in, you're going to get some lubricant out the back. Don't worry about that. But that's what the guy was saying, that every so often you should put lubricant in your pump and give it a few squirts into the gun. And I wanted to show you this about the rubber gun. Make sure your shaft is straight after you fire it. You know, if you're getting weird uneven firing, make sure your shaft is straight. And where I found that mine was bending is in these two spots here. So I had to actually adjust both of them. What you can do is put it on two chairs or something like that and then roll it. Let me see if I can do that a little bit for you here. So you're going to roll it and you can see if there's any high spots. Right now it's pretty straight. So I wanted to say one of the reasons for the accuracy of this weapon is that the spear is made of different metal, slightly different metal. It's probably just coated, but it has brass coating on it, and it's a little bit thicker, and it's also shorter, you know, and this has the notches in it, which definitely causes bending. So I know that these are more accurate because people have said that on the internet. It's also coming out of basically like a rifle muzzle. This one is just kind of riding along the top here. So one of the things I want to show you is this slides into these little holes here, and it gives you the ability to pull this rubber plug out. But don't worry about being a little rough with it. It's just a rubber plug for the end. You know, I was like, what the hell is it? And they don't even tell you in the directions. So you're just going to screw the pump in a little bit. It's all the way tight now. And just give it a few pumps to pump the gun back up if you've let out a little bit more pressure than you should. That's it. So you just basically pull this out and push it in. It's got a one-way valve in here. Alright, so let's take a look. That's how it looks when it's in the little case. There is even a zippered compartment for like the instructions and the loading handle, and there you go. So it's pretty nice actually.